Hello.
Welcome to that plane. Jeez.
Which one did you get? Did you do that because I was reaching
I
for
really
mine?
didn't. It's because the plane went, and so we both knew we had a minute. So we both were like, let's go ahead and get a little sip. I got what I usually get, which is the medium iced latte, 1 French vanilla swirl, 2 blueberry shots, oat milk, and add espresso.
I got oat milk this time.
It's okay. I like it better than almond milk for sure.
It tastes like coffee, so I don't think I made it right.
Did you add a shot?
I added 3 cookie dough swirls, 2 vanilla shots, and 1 sugar.
Cookie dough!
Cookie dough swirl.
Cookie dough is what got me into Dunkin', y'all. Cookie dough, when they came out with it, whenever they came out with it, remember, because I would look for it in Hollywood at that Dunkin', I'd be like, do they have the
they only
cookie dough?
Back in our day, there was only one Dunkin' Donuts, and it was in Santa Monica.
10 years ago, which I just reflected on my Instagram about.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. June 18th of 2015.
I definitely thought we moved here in 2016. Maybe that's when we got our stuff together.
I think 2016 is when, we ran out of our savings and we had to get jobs.
That's when the clock started for me. So yeah, speaking of clock starting,
Ooh.
it's halfway through the year.
It's over halfway through the year.
Yeah, but again, we don't start it until we're ready. We had to restart. Remember, we had to restart. There was a whole thing in LA.
Oh, that's right. It is halfway through the year.
Yeah, so we started in February.
I forgot we said that.
Wow. I keep track of my things mentally. Anyway, we'll reflect on that in this video. We're doing our mid-year resets.
We sure are, which is a lot like a mid-year freak out, except we're kind of doing this in 2 different parts.
Calm, cool, collected.
Yeah, one is the cool, calm, collected resets, which is, hey guys, haven't seen you in a while. Do you even remember who we are? 80 years ago, we used to sit on this couch and make little videos.
84 years.
But yeah, we just wanted to kind of like talk to you guys and talk about resetting the Roomies Digest.
We've got a list of questions we're going to go through and talk about our goals and where we want to be at the end of the year. Because that's really...
And how we're going to stay accountable.
There we go.
Anyway.
It's not clocking to you.
It's not clocking to you. I'm standing on business.
Standing on business.
Okay.
Thank you, Justin.
The point is...
She's got the questions on her phone.
Yeah.
She'll grab them any second.
We're going to start this video. That was my point. Here we go. Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da. All right, let's get into it. We love some questions over here, let's talk about it. Your most chaotic reading habit right now.
Chaotic reading habit. What do you got?
My most chaotic reading habit is this is really just like a bookish habit. I'll buy books and I won't read them.
Okay.
It's a reading habit. It's a literal habit.
It's a shopping addiction.
It's It is a unfortunate side effect of depression, and let me tell you right now, I am doing some things to change that.
I love to hear it.
So my chaotic reading habit is literally I will go with full intention of reading a book.
Yeah.
Whatever book I've bought recently, even, and I won't pick it up for 4 years.
Okay.
You see this house? Do you see this house we live in? I know you guys can't see, but there's books everywhere.
You have books on every surface.
So yeah, but I have been practicing a habit of reading the books that I'm buying.
Read it down.
Yeah.
As our friends would say.
As our friend Steph would say. But there is, a science to that, so.
She is great at reading it down, too. Like, if we go to her house right now, she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to get rid of this whole wall here.
Yep, unhaul.
And
Unhaul it all.
And we'll be like, wow, thank you.
Unhaul it all, baby.
Anyway, you said yours is all because of depression. Mine will be because of a ADHD diagnosis I've yet to receive. I tend to read a book while doing
40 other things.
Yeah, but it's like things that need my full attention. You know what I mean? And I feel like maybe that's part why I'm not enjoying the book as much as I could. But I'll read a book knowing I'm going to look at this TV and watch this episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll have the physical book in my hand. Or I'll read a book when I clearly have to edit something at work, but I have the audiobook playing. So I clearly need to listen to what I'm editing. So I have so it's just I feel like anytime the book is so good that I want to keep reading it, but it's like the time is not the time to read it, if that makes sense.
Right. So your chaotic reading habit is not giving the book attention that it deserves.
The full attention.
Yeah.
Or like, it's not really the book. The book is getting my attention. Well,
you just said you aren't enjoying it because you're not really listening. Listening is something that you are working on.
But I'm like, is that a reading habit, or is it just like what would we call a reading habit? I guess that's it. Yeah.
It's your habits while you read, or not read in my case.
Yeah. I did find myself this month watching TV and reading at the same time.
That's
lot more
crazy.
Than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then either
I can't do that at all. My thing with that, because I do like to consume obviously visual media as well as, reading and all that, but my chaotic thing is that I'll binge watch a TV show entirely. Okay, and then I'll stop. I won't watch TV for like 2 weeks. I'll just go into a reading binge, and then I'll stop reading, and then I'll start watching TV. For example, last night I could have picked up a book. I didn't. I restarted Outlander. So
I love that for you.
Guilty as charged. And not the book, the TV show.
Because again.
Yeah, it is book to screen. So anyway, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
My second question is, what is your most used reading format so far this year?
I'd say I've been doing hybrid a lot more than I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
So physical and audiobook.
Nice.
At the same time. As I feel like we both want to read books that we own.
Yeah.
But we also need to like do other things, so that we always end up getting like the audios down the line.
That's so true, especially if it's a book club book. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to agree with you because I have definitely been reading more physical books for me. But that's because I have noticed that I have too many books and I need to read them. Mm-hmm. Like that's my awareness, at least so far this year, and kind of like the goal that I'm trying to do.
Awareness?
Yeah, like awareness of myself.
Got it.
Awareness, I guess. Sorry, I'm saying it weird. That's not saying I don't read audiobooks, but my most used is probably physical, because that's what in the past, I hadn't been more of a physical reader. I'd been like ebook, audiobook, but now we have so many physical books that I am determined to unhaul.
Yeah, I don't want the shelf to look like this by the end of the year.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Looks crazy.
There's a shelf we
Listen,
bought
I
to
unhauled
look
a few
good.
books last month. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, next one. Bookish boundaries you're setting in the second half of this year. So, like, are you DNFing? Are you mood reading more? Are you making a strict TBR? What are you doing? What's a boundary for you? I mean, I know my answer. I can go if you want some time.
I have my answer. I'm trying to figure out how to say this kindly. It's not rude.
Shit.
It's not rude, but I'm just gonna be a little bit more.
Oh my god, we have the same goal, don't we?
I'm just gonna be a little bit more not picky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little more
picky about the books you actually spend time reading. Let's go.
No, about the recommendations I receive. I feel like I've been reading everyone's recs this year.
That gagged the out of me. Except for mine.
Well, I'm about to read. I have read yours. Okay, guys.
Which one did you read that you didn't like?
So, Christy hasn't known this. It's been a secret this whole time.
I recommended a book to you?
It's been a secret. This is going to be a live reaction. But I just finished reading Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. And
no wonder you were asking me about that series the other day.
I read Golden Sun. I continued the Red Rising saga. I'm not gonna.
Is this your secret vlog?
This is the secret vlog that took me 9 years to complete.
Oh my god!
So yes, I have more. You will see more of
that.
That
doesn't count for this though. I didn't recommend you to read that,
y'all. If I had the ability, like some. No,
you said you didn't like Red Rising.
And then you said, but you'll like the second one better. You said that to me.
I said you'll like the second one better?
Yes, you said the second one is...
I said you should continue the series?
You did!
When was that? 4 years ago?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's not relevant now. You need to ask me for a recommendation in this year. What? Oh my god. Are you serious? You can't put this grime on my name. No stamp of approval. Absolutely not.
Krista, you've approved this series this whole time. You
4
talk up
years
and down.
ago.
You talk about this series all the time.
For me, not for you. You don't even like fantasy books.
I know there's probably a clip I could find. The point is,
you did not ask me for this rec.
The point
in the past year at all.
I am just gonna be a little bit more
I can't believe
discerning.
you're talking about me right now. I'm gagged.
I'm not. You're not. This is not just about you. There's lots of recommendations I get.
I'm taking this personally.
I get recommendations from everyone all the time online. I get a book rec always, and that's perfect. I've just gotta be, instead of adding it immediately to my thing and like buying the book.
Yeah.
I've gotta like.
That is actually you.
Yeah.
Remember that time that you ordered Babel and you didn't realize that you had ordered it?
Yeah. I don't even read fantasy.
And then you didn't
actually
even read
a great
that book?
I did read that book.
Oh, my bad.
It's actually a great book. This made me like R.F. Kuang. Anywho, but you see what happened? Okay, point is, I just need to be more cognizant and take in the information. And be like, am I gonna read this?
I mean, yeah, a lot of like, that's why you watch like your favorite creators and stuff all the time, right? Because you align with their taste. Mm-hmm. So like, you just have to figure out. That's why we talk about books. You know, we gotta let people know what our taste is. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that you can trust us when we say read this book. I just want it on the record. I would not have told you to read any of the Red Rising books in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025.
Well, I did.
Because you talk so much crap about Red Rising all the time. There's no way I'd be like, yeah, you would like it.
You said the second one was different.
I said it was better for sure. Mm-hmm. I liked it better, yeah. And it is different. They're not doing like their whole like...
Kristen, you'll see the vlog and you'll cackle. You'll see the ride I went on. Oh. You really will enjoy this. You give me great book recs all the time.
I don't know how I'm going to feel. I really like Golden Sun. So if you're talking crap about it, I'm probably going to delete the vlog. Anywho, okay, next one.
You didn't do yours. I guess you kind of did.
Yeah, I think I said it, and then you said a completely opposite thing of what I said. So my thing was being selective about the books I'm reading, which is similar but different. It's not because people are recommending me bad books. It's because...
They're not recommending bad books. I just got to figure out the right time to read the books for me that are being recommended, instead of just reading it willy-nilly with no plan. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you're going to start planning. Nice. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So for me, it's not going to be like someone has... Because I do, actually, I've realized the same thing as you. It's like people will recommend me something, but they won't know my taste, like why I'm a little weirdo about things. So like I gotta just be self-aware and be like, okay, will I, you know? And I've done a pretty good job. Like I have come back on this reading surge this year, and I feel like every book I've read, except for like a few, just a little few sprinkled in, but every book I've read has been really, really great, really good. I've just had very good reads this year. And I think, I mean, I talked a little bit about this in my last vlog, but like, I think I'm just being really, really selective on the books I'm reading. When we started our booktube in like 2021 or whenever, when was that? 2021? 2020?
2021, 22.
Anyway, whenever we started this, I was reading every single book under the sun. 3-star, 3-star, 2.5, 2, you know, like, I don't want those kind of scores anymore. Like, I'm a reader now. She don't have time for that. So, like I said, I talked about it in my last vlog, but that's the boundary. I'm, like, DNFing and unhauling. I used to just give it a chance, like, to the upteenth degree, and now I'm like, no. Respectfully, but...
No, not derogatory.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk crap about an author or whatever. But, like, if I don't like it, I don't like it. I gotta be honest. So...
Great.
Anywho, what's changed about your reading taste in 2025? I kind of already talked about mine a little bit. Okay, let's go. She's about to say something.
No, I'm not. I took this quiz on the internet.
Oh, God.
And I feel like this is a great example, because I always have a hard time, like, narrowing it down.
What are you talking about?
My taste.
Okay.
I got a red reader, 90%, and then purple reader, 85%. So the red reader says that it's a passionate adventurer. What is a red reader? You don't read stories, you live them. You crave intensity, high stakes, stories that grip you from the first page to the last page. Red readers are fearless, bold, relentless desire for adventure and raw emotion. I said, wow, this is actually very accurate. Clocked me. Then they had the books. All the books are books I've read. Like, I don't think I took a picture. Oh, it said Project Hail Mary, Silent Patient. And then the purple one I don't think was really me, but maybe you'll see. It said this, the Unbound Innovator, and that said the purple reader is a bold, unconventional thinker who thrives on experimental storytelling. And I was like, oh wait, and genre-defying narratives. They read to challenge norms, stretch their imagination, fuel radical creativity. After finishing the book, they want to feel awakened, creatively invigorated, like they've glimpsed a new way of seeing the world. And I was like, okay, I kind of can see that too.
What that's saying is, like, you want books to widen your horizons, right? That's
Yeah.
like a layman's term of what you just said. And I think you do read books like that. I mean, I think you read books like that more than I do. Because you'll read really, like, honestly, classics like you'll talk about classics in a way where I'm like, these aren't just like white people classics. These are like, you know, Catcher in the Rye you always talk about, Bluest Eye. I just feel like these are books that like really kind of like changed perspective. And I do think in a lot of ways you like to read those grounded in a contemporary setting, like not maybe contemporary, but like in a real world setting.
Okay.
That's where you live with that specific reading choice. Whereas like I think I also do that, but I'm grounded in a fantasy realm. So like the book that's coming to mind for me is Dawn by Octavia Butler.
You do like
it should just books where there's a whole nother level of thinking coming from those books. So the other one that I'm thinking of is Chain Gang All-Stars. Like that book just like turned my whole perspective on the prison system, and it's set in a dystopian world where like prisoners go and kill each other in like essentially an adult Hunger Games. So yeah, I think like for you don't like to do that in a super fantasy setting. Like you'll do it in a sci-fi adjacent. Honestly, Project Hail Mary could be one of them. And then for me, like I like it to be grounded in like science fiction, fantasy, because if it's in the real world, for me it becomes a sad thing because the world sucks. Like I take it a little too, I'm empathetic to with the characters and like what's going on because it's horrible. So anywho,
I'll send you that link if you want to take it.
Sure. Yeah, why not? What was the question?
Your reading taste, how has it changed?
How has it changed? Yeah, like I said, I think I've already kind of talked about this, but I'm not effing with bad books anymore. That's what's changed since 2021 and now. 2021, I'd read anything. I'd actually read recommendations from anyone. Like I didn't know what my taste was back then. I just knew that I liked fantasy. I said historical fiction, LOL. I'll read a little bit of that now, but not a lot. And like I hadn't even delved into all of the crazy tropes and topics and things that I read now. So just a whole new world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
I feel like my taste hasn't changed that much. I think I'm just like finding better ways to like describe it, but I think I really have always liked an action-packed book.
Yeah, I think you like thrillers, you like any type of mystery, any type of like problem to solve. And a lot of times that's, you know, tied in with either real world settings, like you're famous for obviously the Da Vinci Code, you love that, but also like I'm gonna bring it up again, like Project Hail Mary is a sci-fi setting with that, you know, he's trying to figure out how to save the world.
Upgrade.
Upgrade and like things like that. So I think I do read a lot more romance than I used to.
That is true.
So I
you
never
still like romance that was like with a fantasy.
You
did.
Oh, me. Yeah, it would be more like a fantasy book with romance, and now I will read like pretty much any romance that's out there. I'll read it. I'm not saying it's all good, but I mean I'll give it a chance because I do like contemporary romance a lot more now. I've always liked YA romance, and yeah, I mean we have a smut book club, so I feel like that's desensitized me in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah.
Next section of our video is going to be like the decluttering and curating section. Books that have been on our TBR. Let's talk about it. Are they staying? Are they going? Are we unhauling? What are we doing? I feel like there's so many books that I have talked about this year that I've been like, yeah, I really want to read this. Or yeah, I've been reading this book for, you know, like 4 months. Basically, Kiss of the Basilisk. Let's talk about it. Are they staying? Are we going to try and pick them up again? Are we DNFing them? What the hell are we doing?
Well, this is a great way to intro. Christine has this game that she's gonna create.
Not me getting called out right now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's gonna be fun. But it's the way, because I literally was looking at our house and I was like, we can't.
What happens is when your parents come to visit, you look at your house in a different way, okay? My parents came to visit, and then 2 weeks later, Monique's parents came to visit. And when they come, y'all know how it is. You're looking at your house and you're like, what could I possibly clean? And then you're looking, you're like, I can't clean this.
there's nowhere for the stuff to go.
Yeah, there's nowhere for it to go. And then they come in and they're looking at all your books like, did you guys buy all this? And it's unfortunate that we have to say we have bought most of them.
So Christine came up with a solution.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning of the year, I had talked about this in one of our videos, like our beginning videos, that I wanted to read down my TBR, my physical TBR. So I went crazy and I downloaded like a whole book spreadsheet that I will link down below. It's actually a great spreadsheet. This girl makes a different one every year and it's got different categories, but one of the big ones is that you can put in your owned TBR, like every single book that you own. And mine was updated 2 months ago. Like, all the books that we owned. Now, I kind of stopped because I got a little busy in June. I don't know where we're at, but I have to go through and see, you know, because there's a whole new stack of newness over there that I haven't even looked at. But my point is, we got to get rid of these books. We got to unhaul, we got to read them. And I do think that we should give the books that we're interested in a fair chance. So, y'all know I love to make a TBR. Y'all know I like to have a plan. I like to have goals. So I decided to create a game, a board game, if you will. It's actually really complicated. I'm not even going to get into any of it right now because that's a whole separate thing. But Monique has decided that she wants to play the game with me. And that's fine. But you got to get your own list of your own TBR because you're not using my list, you know. Because the point of this whole game is once you roll... It's like Jumanji, okay? Once you roll, there's no going back. So, like, you don't like a strict TBR, but that's exactly what this game is. This game is like you read this book or you throw it in the fire. There are no other options. And there are, like, real consequences if you don't do it. Because I was trying to be really hard on myself because I wanted, you know, to make myself get rid of these books or, like, keep what I wanted. You know what I mean? Just, like, to get organized. So the game is really crazy and there's all these different aspects. I mean, like, we're pulling tarot cards. We're rolling D&D dice. We're doing challenges. Like, there are challenge cards, book cards, all kinds of different stuff. I just said I wasn't going to go into it, but it's very complicated.
So yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to piggyback off Christine because I feel like I've been doing a good job reading the books I own. I just need to, like, physically move them out of this house, you know what I mean?
Yeah. First things first, we got to unhaul that whole entire unhaul shelf. So
yeah, let's revamp the unhaul shelf with new unhauls.
I don't know. I don't think you guys see it anymore, but, like, this shelf here that used to be the brown shelf that my dad had built, we switched it with an IKEA shelf. I still have the one he built. It's in my room. But the IKEA shelf we have now is every single book, and it's stacked full of books that we just, like, unhaul. And usually we just let our patrons pick a book every month and they can, like, have it. Mm-hmm. But we're at a point where, like, some of these books aren't moving. We got to get them out of here. We have got to get them out. So anyway, yeah, the TBR game, I had called it TBR Takedown. Mm-hmm. I realized how unoriginal that was because there are so many TBR Takedown videos. So we'll see. I'm going to keep playing with that. But yeah, so that's the plan for the unhaul.
I can't wait to make this video.
It's quite a game. I'm actually really proud of it because it took me a long time. It's kind of like when I hunkered down and did the podcast.
Oops.
So, but yeah, so anyway, I'll be unhauling that entire shelf soon. That's my answer to the question. How are you tracking or curating your reading life? I kind of already answered this.
I have been using a reading journal.
Beautiful.
It's actually been going really well. Did I update it in the month of July? Yes. I don't really do, so like they have this, like, this part. So the pages pretty much say, like, did you like the setting, the readability, the characters, what did you like about it, what year did it come out, and they have, like, these questions like, what did you think of the book, what was the aim of the book, would you recommend this book to other people?
It's like a review page.
Yeah. And so the only book I didn't want for was Beautiful Venom by Rita Kid, and I colored in all the squirrels and I gave it 5 stars.
You didn't write anything about it though.
I didn't write anything.
Well, I'm glad that you're writing it down. I feel like usually you don't write it down and you're a little like, what did I read?
Yeah. So that's at least one step towards getting it together. I'm sure by the time, I could write a lot of things. They have lots. This is a great reading journal. Like, I recommend this brand. I don't know.
It's Clever Fox.
Thank you. I really like it. It's
literally on Amazon.
I just don't use it to the fullest potential.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm just slowly getting to that point. I scribbled in one, so maybe the next book I'll write my thoughts down. Crazy.
Yeah, the spreadsheet's going well for me. I could give you guys a tour of that later if you want at the end of the year. But yeah, I use it for everything. I use it for book clubs, my books read, my physical TBR, and the way that the creator of it has set it up is that she tracks, like, you have all these formulas that track your percentages and, like, what type of books you're reading, what, like, who the author is, where they're from, like, just all these different things. So it's very, very cool. I like getting into the statistics of it. I don't necessarily, like, need them to survive because I know I'm not just reading, like, a specific type of book. I read a lot of different things. I know that, but it is cool to see the numbers and be like, okay, so how many fantasy books did I actually read last year? Or, like, whatever, just an example. And then my other question for this category is, what makes a book feel like a 5-star read for you now?
Pretty much what my reading type said on that quiz. I've got to be gripped from the first page to the end page. And I got to have characters, and I got to, like, really feel, not I gotta feel a physical feeling. Like, I've gotta be holding my breath and I don't even realize I'm holding it. I'm off there? Anyway.
Oh my god, the worst line ever.
Did I pin that myself? I really want to like the characters, and I really want to feel immersed in the setting from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
I don't want to lull. I want to be gripped.
For me, a 5-star is exactly what a 5-star is. It's a total knockout. Kind of like what Monique was saying, like you have that, what people on the internet, you know, famously call a 5-star feeling. The entire time you're just kind of like itching to get back to that book. And it's not necessarily something you think like, man, this is a 5-star, you know? It's maybe just like a feeling that you feel afterwards once you're done and you're waiting for that next page, but it's never gonna come because you've already finished the book and that's how freaking good it is. You just want it to keep going. That's kind of how I would describe the 5-star experience. It's like plot, characters, setting. You have this original idea that the writing has just brought completely to life in your mind, and there's not anything that can really compare to it. So there's lots of good books out there, but like 5 stars are like
few and far between.
Yeah, they're few, and I think you just like know. You feel it, like Monique said, like it's a feeling. You really do. And yeah, especially if you're immersed in the world, like please.
Sometimes they'll be shocking you, the ones you really end up liking.
No, literally, the one that just shook me to my core, it was that Promise Me Sunshine book, the book about grief where the best friend dies. I literally was turning the last page like, where's the rest of it?
Oh no.
And now I'm like obsessed with her after reading one book. But yeah, just a feeling, I would say. That's how I would describe it. Next section, this is kind of like about our creative process and like what we're gonna be creating in the next like 6 months, goals and things like that. It's not too deep, but it is a little bit of a reflection. So what content surprised you with how well it performed this past 6 months of this year? What realizations have you had about our content?
Honestly, the one we just did, the one where we put a picture and you put
us going to Mexico.
Yeah, we put a picture of us stuck in Mexico City, and then you screenshot the Apple TV thing that said you were in a family plan. Well, that took 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part was putting the music together, but that wouldn't even happen that was a TikTok version.
Yeah.
TikTok version is completely different. It just made me laugh.
The content that surprised me, I made a fantasy reel about murderous mommies.
Oh, yeah.
Just like in fantasy books. It's like such a weird niche genre. And it's like got 20,000 views basically. And I'm like, I love this because first of all, I feel like a lot of people don't think about moms. Not like to be shady, because like I'm not that person. But like I feel like a lot of the general public disregards mothers a lot because they're like, oh, you're just a mom, you know? Mm-hmm. And in these fantasy books that I talk about them, these moms are like, they're like murderers. they will like murder someone for their kids or like their family or whatever, for whatever reason. And it's just like, it was just such a nice thing to kind of see that content pop off, I guess, because I just like to make fantasy recommendation videos and things like that. And I feel like that was like a respectful, like, internet honored mothers by liking and commenting and stuff like that. So that really was cool. Obviously, I'm not a mom. I guess a cat mom if you want to count Sherman. But yeah, I felt like that was really cool to see. Okay, something you want to try on our channel in the second half of 2025.
You kind of released it, but I'm excited to try a podcast. So, I'm not sure how we're gonna like distribute it or like put it out in the internet, but I think it will be fun to do. I also am thinking about starting a Twitch for us.
It's for you.
For us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing anything with that.
I think you will.
I'll be sitting there. That's what I'll be doing.
But see, that's the thing. Like this what we just did right there. This back and forth. It's perfect for Twitch.
Sure.
But anyway, I'm just considering it. Things I'm considering. Not just to see the landscape, because it's different than, the places we are on now. It's a whole different ball game.
Nice. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you, friend.
Podcast for sure. We are doing that.
Yeah.
And we are developing it right now. I think we've talked about this on the channel, so it's not like a surprise or shock. I guess maybe because it's coming to fruition right now. Mm-hmm. But like we have always wanted to do almost like a, what is it called?
Variety show?
Yeah, we've always wanted to do like a variety show. And we both had this realization in the past like few weeks of like, we work so hard and we want to be doing what we want to do. You know what I mean? So we both just decided we're we're gonna hustle again.
Yeah. It's a gear you have to kick in.
Put on and just be tired for a while. But like when you really have like a passion for something, I think it's worth it. And yeah, I am excited to try a podcast. I traditionally have never really wanted to do one, I guess. But after thinking about it and kind of talking out our ideas and what we want to do, like we want to create a space, another space for the bookish community that talks about not just books and recommendations, but like talks about the community and like the good things, the bad things, like what's going on, you know, book to screen adaptions, like really just fun stuff. And I feel like I'm always going on a soap opera box, I swear, with my responses, but
I love that you call it a soap opera box.
Why?
Because that's not what it's called.
What's it called?
Soapbox.
Oh.
That's fun.
I just make it more dramatic, I guess.
Yeah. I love that going on a soap opera box. You're saying that you're excited about this, even though you never thought that you wanted a podcast. But I think you didn't realize that, podcasts can be more visual.
Yeah. I like visual aspects of things.
More.
Yeah, and I do think that this can like turn into something like more of a variety show, which is what I'm going towards, like in my goal with it. What I was saying is we've always created community spaces. That was our goal from the beginning of Roomies Digest, was to create a safe space for the community. And I think this is a great, just like what we're doing. I'm acting like I'm Mother Teresa, but like I'm just so excited because I think you guys are really gonna like it. So anyway, I haven't been this excited about content in a while.
Is that Zuko?
So yeah, Zuko's my background.
Sorry, never noticed that. It's been your background for a while.
Yeah, it really has. So yeah, not that like I'm not excited about content. Like I love reading, I love sharing with you guys, but I think this is gonna be something special. So I am super excited about that. Collab or buddy read dream you're putting out into the universe?
I do want to do a collab. I'm not sure brand specifically, but I have this really fun idea that I want to bring to classic literature. We have been grinding reading these fun smut books for years. I just feel like we need a little party and I want a brand to sponsor us. So I just gotta find the right one that aligns with
our vision of smut culture.
That understands that girls want to have fun. Or not just girls, everyone,
Everyone just wants to have fun.
Yeah, so anyway.
A smut-filled time.
So that's a dream that I have for us.
A dream buddy, like collab or like buddy read. I would love to do it with a chicken shop girl.
Oh my gosh, she's so much fun.
Yeah. And I just feel like I don't know why, but I feel like...
You're gonna go on a date with her?
Yeah, I feel like we have the same energy. I think a video would be fun.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I just don't know how you would respond to her questions.
I know.
I'm intrigued by it.
That's why I think it'd be funny. And I think
It's just you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But I think it'd be like, I'd be quick enough that like, I could also bounce back some fun stuff.
Okay.
Because like naturally, I feel like a lot of people who don't read as extensively as a lot of people in the bookish, not non-bookish people, but just like regular Joe Blows,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have some questions. Like whenever I see my family, they're always talking about, what are you reading for that smutty book club? And then I have to tell them it's a spider alien romance.
Yeah.
So that would be like my dream collab I'm putting out into the universe. I feel like that'd be really fun. A creative goal that has nothing to do with numbers or analytics. A creative goal that has nothing to do with numbers or analytics.
Creative goal that you want that doesn't have to do with numbers or analytics.
I don't have one.
So you just want to keep posting, keep feeling that free, posting what you want, whenever you want. No timetable.
I'll be serious. Okay. A creative goal with no thought to numbers or analytics. It's a short-term goal, I guess. It's more of like Reels and TikToks because we have a YouTube schedule. Like we know what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
But for short form, I do talking about the books that I've read recently.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like kind of a series that I was doing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of fell off. I like doing that and giving like little blurbs. I don't know if they do well. And I don't really care. I'm just going to talk about the books that I'm reading more.
I like that idea. This kind of ties to self-care, but I want to start going back to the gym. I feel like I read a lot more books when I was doing that, and I feel like...
it was your you time.
Yeah, but I also wanted to start making, like, content, not in the gym, but, like, getting ready for the gym, or, like, what I read at the gym. Just kind of like a fitness, health, focus type content, because that's I do believe.
Are you centering around that kind of stuff? Health?
I not gonna center wholly around that, but I think I do want to get back to that. Like I was doing it like end of last year, and then this year I hadn't really brought the camera, pull my phone out or anything. But I just want to, do that more. So that's what I'm gonna do. Lock in rest of the year.
Lock in.
Also, I'm gonna do what one of our patrons suggested. Angie, she has a self-care journal. I'm gonna try that too.
I'm so glad that you're doing this for yourself. I'm not gonna do it for me.
I feel like we're both constantly, I know for me, I won't speak for you, I feel like I am just constantly teetering the edge of a major burnout. So I need to breathe and take steps.
Well, that's what I was saying at the beginning of this video. It's like we both have full-time jobs and our schedules are really crazy because we're trying to
have a social life.
Yeah, have a social life, but we're also trying to read for fun.
We can talk about the books we like, but we don't have time to read. It's why
right.
I'm reading it random. Also trying to keep up with,
the
Love Island. And
like what's going on. I was going to go politics, but it's fine. Just like trying to stay afloat healthily, like mentally, physically. Like I haven't worked out in probably like 2 years, and I just don't have time, unfortunately. I need to make it, perhaps.
Come with me. I get a free.
I'm okay, thank you. But it's because you go so late at night. Like I'm already in bed by the time you go.
Well, I could go in the morning if you want to come with me.
I know you're gonna say no.
I know you're gonna say no.
It just isn't gonna work. Okay. I gotta find it in my own way. But we are both on the edge of a burnout at all times. So we've realized that, and that's why we're having a reset. Okay, we are communicating more.
Yeah, we're not assuming that someone else is going to do something.
Yeah, we also have a new intern.
We do have a new intern that
is going to be helping us.
Yes.
On the channel.
We're excited.
On the brand. And yeah, I mean, like our priorities, it's just hard. Like stuff will happen in real life. Like not that this isn't real life, but like, for example, LA's on fire. You don't want to make content when that happens. I'm sorry, but like that's how our year started, okay? So like coming back from that and then just like what's going on, like it's a lot. We all know it's a lot, and I get it. We consume content so that we don't have to think about that kind of stuff. So we are back to that. Like we are back to being that for you guys and for ourselves, really, because we like to make the content.
Yeah, we have fun making it.
So
don't get us wrong. We just gotta make it.
Really, we gotta edit it. We don't have a problem making the content. It's the editing part. So can't wait to see your vlog.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's coming out literally after this video. So
no, it's not.
This video's coming out first.
Oh, okay.
That's what we said in our content calendar.
No, yeah, you're right.
I know I am. What are you doing? You can't always do this.
I can't have fun?
You can always have fun, but you're distracting the people to the fact that you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
The more I think about it, the more I know. I'm going to give this one to you. Okay? What? I am Dwight.
Thank you. Yeah,
I actually think I'm more of a Michael Scott, but it's fine.
You are Michael Scott rising, but you are Dwight to the core.
Yeah, it's just the way that I'm so autistic. Funny.
It's not funny. It's more that you fought me on this, and I was like, I am not Dwight. I could be a Dwight rising.
You are a Dwight in the way that you have to be correct. That's how I'm.
But that's Jim too.
No. It's a different way that they go about it. You are a Dwight in that aspect. And that's why I fought so hard, because when you want to be a petty asshole, you are Dwight core. Me, on the other hand, I let stuff go. It's true.
I know I'm Jim.
It's fine. Dwight's smart. He's a billionaire and he works at a paper company. So that's it. That's our reset. We're resetting. Boom. We're the same people.
We're just locking in.
We really are. We always say that. We really are.
I feel like we're locking in. I can't even say what I was going to say.
What were you going to say? Can you just say it to me? I won't put it in, but
no, I feel like I've read a lot this year, but I just haven't liked a lot of the books I've read. So I'm resetting that for real. I'm not joking. Looking at this journal, I'm going to count how many dots. Maybe 6 books this year.
4 stars are still good.
Actually, I don't even know if these are 5. So, yeah.
Nice. Well, that segues us into our next video we're going to be recording, which is our favorites so far this year. So, anywho, that's not in this video. This is actually the end of this video. So, thanks so much for being here and resetting with us. Let us know what you are up to for the next 6 months. Actually, 5 months, I guess. for this year, because obviously we're going into, you know, the best time of the year, which is fall after this. So what do you have on the docket? What are you doing? Do you have goals for this year? Are you like Monique and you want to be a mime? You want to be a clown? But yeah, let us know, because obviously, you know, what goals are you smashing? The goal that I'm smashing, not to bring this up, but I told y'all I was going to start doing hobbies this year. I've done so many hobbies. Can't wait to check in on that. You're just going to sit there and copy me.
I was having a really fun time doing that. So yeah, like Christine said, let us know what goals you're crushing in the comments. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. All our links are down in the description box below. You know where to find us, where to go. And again, show us some love. And until next time, bye.
Bum bum da 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 bum bum da.